On September the 1st, when war was finally declared, Bader contacted Air Chief Marshal Sir Hugh Doughty. Lickety-split. Dowd said he could become a pilot if he managed to pass all the flippin' tests. Except the mile, of course. As might be expected, he passed with flying colors and a little humility, for he was not as brash as he once had been. And that was the only benefit that came out of the Bulldog debacle. By November 27th, he was officially back in the cockpit again, and Bader thought he had died and gone to heaven. Thelma thought he might get there a bit too soon for her liking, and was concerned about his calling, but could see such joy in his eyes that she was soon resigned to the fact that this is the way that he would choose to die. In the cockpit, if he was given a chance. So it was, he was given the opportunity to achieve his wish, hope, dream, calling, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So she gave him her full blessing and more than a few prayers for good luck. In no time at all, Bader prangs the spit and is up on the carpet in front of the chief again. Mallory says, "I see you took off in course pitch the other day and broke a damn spit." Bader replies sheepishly, "Yes, sir." Mallory declares, "Very silly, isn't it? I'm glad you've made no attempt to excuse yourself." Bader spoke up. "There wasn't any excuse, sir." Mallory mutters, I'm sure it won't happen again. Anyway, you're going to the 222nd as flight commander. Now get out of here. And try not to break any more of our bloody spits. Try baking something else instead, like your goddamn egg. Hell, he's just written off another bird. And he gets promoted and a nice raise to boot. He knows the wifey will like the extra bacon he'll be making, and she thinks the gold stripes are, well, cute. May 13th, Winston Churchill gives his blood, sweat, and tears speech. A bit morbid, but it was very effective. On May 22nd, Bader gets his first kill, a Messerschmitt 109 covering the Dunkirk evacuation, thus finally breaking his goddamn egg, as Mallory would say. He would be impressed that he clobbered one of the enemy's precious high-tech toys instead of one of our babies. June 13th, Bader overshoots the runway and smacks up another spit. He expects to get the red carpet treatment again, which, by the way, in his humble opinion, should be black and blue. However, Mallory astonishes him with, don't worry, Bader. Your new squadron has hurricanes anyway. The 242nd is a bunch of crazy Canucks. They got badly mauled in France and frankly need a moral boost. And I think you are the chap to do it. Bader thought, hell, pranging these prized frontline fighters was not nearly as bad as when he pranged the first one. Not the damn spit, you idiot. The bloody Bulldog. Remember, That's how he got this way in the first place. He can't believe his friggin' stroke of luck, 'cause now every time he bends a bird, he gets a bloody promotion. And it's just not right. Breaking those birds is just not a first-class move. And he used to be such a smooth mover. Once. Bader is soon out to the dispersal hut, 242, and when he enters the shack, he sees a disheveled motley crew lounging about in tatters, really. Hell, it looks like they just arrived from the Dunkirk sand dunes, which wasn't far from the truth, really. So Bader hauls himself out of there with his distinctive limp due to his leg thing. Don't forget, cousin he never the hell could. Anyway, he goes to the nearest hurricane, hops in and fires it up, then takes off, and in no time at all he comes roaring back and gives the shack a buzz cut Bader style, which is always very close. By this time all the men had pretty well come out to witness the show. Bader does loops, twirls, twists this way, that way, and every which way he could go. Then he came whipping around and down for a perfect pinpoint landing and stopped the cane. Then he hopped out and shuffled the Bader shuffle to his nifty little MG sports car and hopped in it, of course. I say hopped. Pretty hard to hop when you have 2 pegs for legs. But he did his best. To hop, that is. Then he disappeared.